Good morning. Welcome to Sunday School Recap. So today's topic, September 7, 2025, is the Omnificent God. We'll be taking our memory verse from Psalm 104 verse 24, which says, "O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches." What is the word Omnificent God? Omnificent God is the ability to create all things. All things. Like you can see in our Bible from Genesis 1 verse 1. God created the heaven and earth. So our God is the omnificent God. The ability to create all things. God is the creator of all. So he has given some of his creative ability to man. Lesson outline 1 says, the nature of God omnificent. John 1 verse 3 tells us that God made all things visible and invisible. Colossians 1 verse 16 says, through the instrumentalities of his word. So God is our omnificent God. He created both the visible and the invisible. God was able to create without limitation. Omnificent because of his power. Is also the omnipotent, and with wisdom is the omniscience God. Our God is awesome. He's omnificent, omnipresent, omniscience. God's creative work is an expression of his attribute. So we'll look like lesson outline 2. Lesson outline 2 tell us about the nature of man like God. What is the nature of man like God? God has created everything. He has created both the invisible and the visible. He has created all things, both in heaven and earth. So lesson outline 2 is telling us about the nature of man like God. God has created man in his image and likeness. So displaying God's attributes like holiness, intelligence, creativities. I'll use the word creativities. God has created man. So even his creativities, what is not the excuse of man? Like you can see, God created the light, and because he said let there be light, there was light to rule the day and lesser light to rule the night. He gave the man the ability to create electricity. God has given man the enablement to create electricity. God has given us the wisdom to create mobile phone. He created the communication, spiritual communication. We talk to God on a daily basis. Now he has given the man the creativity to create a mobile phone, a communication gadget that we use to communicate with one or the other. God formed man from clay and made a living soul through his breath. So man is investing a lot of technology because of the creativities that he has embedded in us. God is in his creative ability in every man. All we need to do is to look inward. As man, you need to look inward and explore the thoughts, ideas, talent, and the potential that has given us as man to invent something for our benefit and the benefits of humanity. But God has given us everything we need on earth, creativities that we need. We just have to look inward. We have to look inward and invest on things that we need to do. Our creativities are attributes, and God will help us in the name of Jesus. So we'll look at our conclusion. Conclusion says, God's creative power stirs our faith because through it we know that he can do all things. As believers, we also share in his creative ability. So God's creative power has stirred our faith because through it we know we can do all things. Philippians 3 says, I can do all things through Christ that have strengthened me. So I want us to say it together. I, Omobolale, can do all things through Christ that have strengthened you. So you can do all things. You just need a willing heart. A willing heart is always a willing heart. So once you have a willing heart, you can do all things. And remember that our God is omnificent. He's omnificent. He has given us the creative ability to do all things. Thank you. So let's take our closing prayer. Father, on the authority of the creative ability you have given man, I make initiative beneficial to many generations in the name of Jesus. Father, on the authority of the creative ability you have given man, and make the initiative beneficial to many generation in Jesus mighty name. Thank you and God bless you.